Mr. Graham, we got some interesting storylines this week from the EFL.
A lot going on down below.
I would say your men and ladies clubs can big sigh of relief for one more year, because there will not be an Invincibles at all in the Football League this year.
Absolutely not.
You know, but two went down to this weekend. That's kind of it's a bit, you know.
That's huge.
Let's start the show.
Born in the land of Bowie, Maryland. Bred to be a fan of fucking Everton. Punch you in the eye and drink your rye. Sam Houston.
Sam Houston?
Arsenal fans have another Sam. Right day, the fucking Gooner Graham. Stump of a lord. Look straight in shorts. Sam Graham, hey.
Sam Graham.
Fucking United! Fucking United!
Hello and welcome to DU Does the EFL, a completely biased brief recap of the English Football League as told by two common American schmucks. I am your host, Sam Houston, and across the way from me, breathing a giant sigh of relief knowing that his club still remains the only undefeated club twice in all of English football. Mr. Sam Graham, how you doing?
We only did it once.
Well, your ladies did it too, didn't they? I thought it was both you. I thought it was both you. I remember you bragging about the ladies doing it too.
The ladies, I think, won a quadruple.
Oh, that's right. They won the quadruple. That was it. Very good. That's what I got.
But it's all right.
I have here that Mel's still away on assignment, but she's not. She's back.
She's right there. There she goes.
I should probably edit that in the paperwork.
Mel, say hi. No, unmute. Don't listen to him. Don't listen to him, Mel. You make your own choices.
For those of you watching us on live stream, I faded out my camera when you said that.
Yeah, don't. By the way, just don't give Brody ammunition, Mel. Don't give him ammunition.
Oh, he's not listening to this show yet.
So you're a very strong, independent employee of this company. Just do what we say. No good.
We're recording at DU Public House just outside. I wanted to let that marinate a little. We're recording at DU Public House just outside the nation's capital. You can check us out wherever you get your pods, and of course, streaming live every single Monday night. Should you want to chat with us, there is many ways that you can. Mr. Graham, tell the good people how they can get in touch.
Email Mel and she'll let us know you did. It's at DU Football Show on all the social medias, of course, and dufootballshow@gmail.com to get in touch via email.
Very good. We are drinking the exact same shit we drank the last show, but it's
it ain't
not shit.
It's fucking delicious.
I just finished it. Chef's kiss, man. That is a fantastic boss hog this year.
I'm hanging on to one little bit here.
Very good.
Can't wait.
All right. Well, let's go ahead and get right into it.
Championship.
No, wait. It's the magic of the cup, Mr. Graham. Thank you to our stat boy, or as Mel likes to call him, Geck. Barnsley got stung after all, as now Horsham has advanced in the FA Cup on a technicality, because apparently Barnsley played a lone player they weren't supposed to play in the first match.
So what happened is Barnsley had a player on loan. They got a few injuries at the club, recalled his loan on an emergency status, but because this was an FA Cup replay, he was not available to feature at all because he technically wasn't at the club for the first game, which made him ineligible for the second for the replay. He started the game in the replay, so he was ineligible to play for the club and started the game. Some boffin at the FA figured this out, and I'm sure Horsham played the game under protest or whatever we all like to say as dads, and then so Barnsley are out of the fucking cup.
Don't care. You got stung, bitch! In my veins. Magic of the cup.
Oh, yeah.
Right there. All right, just give me that sweet magic of the fucking cup right in my
I don't care that
veins.
it's a technicality. That's great. You know who I rooted for the entirety of Shameless? You know who I rooted for the entirety of Shameless?
Frank.
All
the
and
time.
His entire life was a technicality.
You're like, yeah, I want Frank to get away with it. I don't care if he's an asshole. Yeah, I want him to get away with it.
Exactly
Absolutely.
right.
Well, then let's try this again, Mel.
Championship corner.
I've fallen and I can't get up.
Ow!
no. Now we'll talk about the championship. Leicester are back to winning ways as they topped Watford 2-0. Ipswich lost and Leeds drew, so that helped the Foxes gain a little bit of that lead back.
Absolutely, yeah. They extended their lead again, back to kind of where it was before that little blip in form they had.
So after losing 6 straight, QPR had a couple of back-to-back draws over the last couple of fixtures. Right back to losing.
Yeah, so no platform for them.
Sitting in 19th place.
That's not great.
4 points shy of safety right now.
That sounds familiar, doesn't it?
Yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it. Thanks.
They were blue too.
Yeah. We were only 3 points until a couple of close fucking one, and now we're more behind.
That sucks for them. I mean, them falling out of the championship would be huge. They're a storied old club, obviously.
Yeah.
For a while, a Premier League yo-yo team, and then mainly in our recent memory, at least, been a championship mainstay. With an odd kind of jaunt up into the Premier League.
No, and it's a London club, so it's not like there isn't money there.
Correct. Yeah.
There is an advantage.
Although, isn't their owner the one that does the massage thing? Mm-hmm. Isn't that Tony Fernandez?
That was the
his
one
name is?
Yes, you brought that story up a few weeks ago. But
I'm kind of feeling one right now, actually.
I heard.
Mel, get over here.
Don't go giving guys
You got to
ideas now.
take one for the team, Mel.
No happy ending, Graham, unless you want it from me there, big boy. McKeeper, firm grip.
See, I think I might prefer it from you. You know what I like.
Here's the thing, though, is I was getting at just a few seconds ago was even a club like Millwall, they have a particular advantage that a lot of these other smaller clubs in other cities just don't have.
Absolute fucking hoodlums for fans that if anybody fucks with you, they'll kill you, literally.
That helps.
They stop terrorist attacks.
But London just has such a massive fucking population.
Yeah. There's always going to be someone to go to the game.
The stadiums are full. There's money coming in. Like that's in. So for somebody like QPR, if you go down to League One, look what happened to Reading. Like you could really fucking start to sink if you're not working your finances correctly.
Yep.
Very, very nerving. All the matches were played on Saturday because the league as a whole has midweek matches. Notable fixtures include Cardiff and West Brom in kind of like a 6th versus 7th battle.
Yep.
Coventry and Plymouth, who are both at kind of like 17th and 18th right now. Or I'm sorry, no, they're not in the relegation zone. They're like 15th and 16th, but they're right there.
They're close,
cusp of it. And last place side Wednesday welcomes first place side Leicester
on Tuesday.
Yep. On a Tuesday.
I just like fucking with it.
No, that's on a Wednesday, actually. The first two are Tuesday, and that one's on a Wednesday. So Wednesday on a Wednesday faces the Foxes.
Nice.
At Wednesday.
Somebody going to get hurt real bad.
Yeah, probably.
I do fancy Leicester to continue their fine form, and it would not surprise me if they have the league wrapped up in almost record fashion this season, to be honest with you.
And other than that slip up of the two matches,
they're
they've
just absolutely flying. Yeah.
In League One, Pompey suffered their first loss of the season as they got whacked 4-0 at Fratton Park to Blackpool.
Yep.
But Oxford did them a solid and lost 2. The problem would be Bolton Wanderers won 7-0 over Exeter City and have jumped all the way up to first fucking place.
Oh, God, they're first.
Yeah, we are having a hard time keeping you awake.
It's every week now with this stuff.
It's the exhaustion of trying to put your daughter to bed and going, no, Anna.
Well, yeah. Well, that's the thing is you lay down with her, right? So she, goes to sleep.
And you start to
and
go,
then you start, I'm at the age now.
Nice.
I'm starting to fall asleep too.
Like, this is
and
nice.
Then I got to try to pick myself back up for
this.
Right. It's hard to get motivated sometimes too, sitting across from you.
I'm glad to hear I'm here to help you. I appreciate it, really, Graham. You make me feel so good.
This is, I mean, on goal difference, what a Pompey thing to have happen. Undefeated start to the season. Everything's going great. First fucking loss. Not first place anymore.
Yep, already out of first place. One fucking loss out of first place. Just goddamn.
It's so fantastic.
Reading finally get a win. They beat Wickham 2-1, but still are 7 points shy of safety and still dead fucking last in League One.
I'd be really worried if I was a Reading supporter. This slide could they could be down there for 20 years.
This is Leeds-like.
Yeah.
This slide is very reminiscent of
not
when
good.
Leeds just went right down the table.
Yep. That, like I said, they could be going for the next 20 years out of the top 2 leagues. Mm-hmm. This is not good for Reading, and it seems the situation just continues to get worse and worse down there.
Now, there are some Tuesday matches, but the biggest one of the week for them will be Oxford host Bolton. So that will have happened by the time we post this show and everything. So we'll talk about it next week. But that's a big one right there. 1 versus 2.
Yeah, it is.
I'm sorry,
big
1 versus 3. And it's at Oxford as well.
It could be a big deal, that.
Yeah. League 2, Arsenal's Invincibles are safe. Mansfield Town have also now lost, and they lost 2-1 to Swindon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw that coming, honestly. I mean, I don't think Mansfield Town were going to be able to keep it up, to be honest with you. They're not a team for me that's ever been uber consistent in my general knowledge of their existence, right?
Well, they've been consistent in the fact that they had as many wins as they had draws.
Right. Well, that's exactly right. It wasn't exactly scintillating for them either. You know what I mean? It just they hadn't lost yet. It was coming. You knew it was coming.
Tranmere got a massive victory over your hated, vaunted rival Gillingham.
Completely fucking made up bullshit.
To get themselves out of the drop, so they are no longer in the drop for League 2. Aki unfortunately lost 1-0 to Bradford, but they still sit in 7th place. Here's the fun part. We had ourselves some goals in League 2 this weekend.
I didn't stop you fast enough.
Uh-huh.
I'm excited for Tranmere. They can use this as a big platform to push for a playoff spot. And hopefully, within about 18 months' time, be playing Everton in League 1.
I hear you. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's so good of you as a friend to kick me while I'm
we
down.
We will be the best League 1 podcast that exists. You know that?
We will. We will fucking be there. I will be in depth in my fucking analysis. We had some fucking high-scoring games this weekend in League 2. We start off with Wimbledon won 4-2. MK Dons won 4-2. Barrow won 4-1. Crew beat Doncaster 3-2. So a bunch of 5-6 goal games there. None of them, though, was Wrexham's 6-0 thumping. Shrimps out for Macombi, baby. No,
Massive.
Macombi. Whew, that is beat up. Wrexham,
Absolutely massive win there for Wrexham.
Wrexham,
It's Hollywood stuff, some would say.
yeah, one would say. Wrexham are now sitting in 2nd place, but are 5 points behind league leader Stockport.
Honestly,
currently.
I think they'll catch them, to be honest with you. There's such a good feeling around Wrexham since the documentary, since the last 2 seasons, the narrowly missing out on promotion and then the finally getting over the line. And the way in which they've started the season, I mean, it was pretty crazy stuff with, what was it, the first 3 games, they were 13 goals for, 13 goals against. Mm-hmm. It's just like, you know what, fuck it, we're going balls to the wall.
Yeah.
And it's just, it really is a lovely story.
Mel, I saw you sent something about Wrexham via text. Is that something that we should talk about now or for later?
It was actually cameras that I was looking at because I shopped during the show.
Oh, okay, very good. It said Wrexham for some reason.
It is Cyber Monday.
Oh,
I noticed you put away the CBD pen.
I tell you,
Must be shopping time.
Mel certainly likes to pay attention to what we're doing here. So that's why she is a quality fucking producer, my friend. Well, that's going to wrap it up, Mr. Graham. Short and sweet. Any parting words for us?
Yeah.
You're tired?
That's it. It's like,
Thanks.
no, I can't remember the team now, all of a sudden, because I did have parting words for this one. And it's basically against fans. It is a women's team. Mm-hmm. 2 of their players are actually drop dead fucking gorgeous, basically. Mm-hmm. Whenever I think it might be Peterborough. I might be wrong about that, though. There's a big story shared about it, basically. As every club does, when someone scores or whatever, they drop the player's picture and kind of profile thing. It's like, scores, 1-0 to whoever. 90% of the comments are like, oh, they're almost fit enough to make me want to watch women's football. Or, like, just not even about the job, you know what I mean, that they're doing, or, hey, great, my club scored, or whatever. It's completely, the comments were like 100% about their looks and shit. And it just rubbed me the wrong way.
You don't have to watch. You don't have to. No one says you have to watch it, be into it. I'll be honest. I don't. I watch little to none of the women's professional league here in the United States. I watch them play in the World Cup, and that's about it. You know, and keep your fucking comments to yourself.
Yeah.
Like, it was like with Megan Rapinoe in the final, getting hurt just a few minutes in. Like, all the fucking haters coming out and going, that's what you deserve, God-hating, country-hating fucking woman. Like, just shit, like...
It just doesn't make sense.
Like,
the whole thing
she's
just
one of
doesn't
the
make
most
sense.
decorated fucking...
Athletes in the world, period.
Right. Athletes in general. And
exactly.
it's just like, you don't have to... Nobody's making you watch. No one's making you watch. But also, 90% of you that made the comments, you didn't watch the fucking game anyway, so don't have a fucking opinion. It's like Mel's golden rule about Facebook. I love this rule and I follow it all the time. If it's not your wall and you don't like the opinion, don't fucking comment on it. Even if it's completely against what you think. If it's some dumbass's fucking wall and they have an opinion and you don't agree with it, it's their fucking wall. You don't need to comment on it.
Yeah, if you want to talk about it, DM him. And actually, but be ready to have a discussion.
Right. Don't just
Not just fuck you, you're wrong.
right. You know, just like
That's stupid.
not necessary.
So
And yeah.
just the whole thing's not necessary. I mean, you know, like context is a lot, right?
Yeah.
If they were on a red carpet at an award show wearing Versace,
you say how fetching they are.
You're standing there, guys as well, with their Armani suits. You're standing there to be looked at and gawked over.
Right.
So, oh, look at this number they're wearing. That's great. Look at this. Oh, that dress sucks. Or, you know, he shouldn't have worn that tie. You know what I mean? That's the whole reason for that.
Yeah.
But this is her job. She scored a goal. Fucking well done.
Yeah, or if you're
it
Hugh
alone.
Jackman shirtless pouring water all over yourself. Apparently that scene got the wife's whole attention today in a show we were watching.
Well, it's reverse objectification is what I'm saying. So,
I mean, that happens. It happens.
You know, guys, John McGinn has feelings and a personality.
And a great ass. And your head is right up it.
Yeah.
Ferocious, aren't I? Had to do my little Al Pacino there.
it's not bad. I thought it was Jim Carrey from The Mask for a second. But yeah, I mean, I don't. It's just, you know, you can think what you want. I mean, all of us have opinions. You think what you want, whatever. But there's no reason to be
those
fucking.
ladies are absolutely fetching, and
They are beautiful,
He
but that's
just-
not. I didn't comment that because it's not the point. The point is she scored a goal. Well done. You
Yeah.
did your job.
did well for your club. Yeah, that's all.
Just, yeah.
you know.
Doesn't have to be about that.
I don't-
So that kind of pissed me off.
Yeah.
It's the small-minded doofus Twitter, basically football Xers.
Yeah, well, we've as we've learned, football Twitter, a rational group, very, very rational group with sane thoughts and well thought out thoughts. Like, he's the best left back to ever
I
play
was
the
just
game,
about
and
to
that's
say
what
that
I
is
said.
the best football Twitter I've ever seen
And
because
that's-
they're right.
and
Ashley
that's
Cole
it.
is the best left back
And
ever.
that's all that needs to be said.
Period.
Right.
In the history of the game.
Because
just
he
English.
is. Because he is. That's it. You can't say anything
Fuck Roberto
else.
Carlos. Ashley Cole.
Even though Andy Robertson now has more goals than he does too.
I don't even know who that is. Who's
Yeah,
that?
exactly.
It doesn't exist to me. What is he? Scottish? Second-class citizen.
Thank you so much for joining us. Next up
My
is
last name's Graham. It's self-deprecating. It's fine.
I thought you were Dutch and Cuban. But next up is Injury Time, where we will talk about the beers we've been drinking, looking on Ibs, fantasy football, and of course, preview the weekend's action. Sam, should somebody want to find Injury Time, how do they go about doing it?
Patreon.com/DU Football Show. Sign up to that $5 tier. Get all of our extra content. Also, real quick programming note. I need Taylor or Christian to do me a solid and start a petition to get Buckfast Man to be on the show. Please.
Need that.
We need Buckfast Man to zoom in and talk to us. So start a petition. If we get, I reckon, 18 likes, he'll probably do it.
I need to find Buckfast Man where he'll be the next time I'm overseas, and I need to take a train ride to get a picture with Buckfast Man. This needs to happen before I die.
Absolutely.
This photo needs to be blown up at my funeral. Sam and the Buckfast Man. Fuck pictures of me and my wife on my wedding day. Sam and the Buckfast Man. Till next week, everybody.
Score goals and stay hot, motherfuckers.
Born in the land of Bowie, Maryland. Bred to be a fan of fucking Everton. Punch you in the eye and drink your rye. Sam Houston. Arsenal fans have another Sam. AKA the fucking Gooner Graham. Stump of a lord. Look straight in shorts. Sam Graham, hey.
Sam Graham.
Fucking United! Fucking United! Hit the fucking mute button!